Hello everyone. In this video, we will be looking how to create a server using a Node.js, as well as let's create a CRUD APIs using Node.js, and I will be using the mongodb as a database for making an API. Okay, let's get into the video. Firstly, you need to install a Node.js in your system. All you need to do is just navigate to this official website of Node.js and download the stable version. Once it's done, let's go to the terminal and then type whether it's installed properly or not. You can check it using this command node hyphen hyphen version, and I have already installed it. Okay, and then what you need to do is you can go to your file explorer. You can create a new folder. Download. Okay. Just open the terminal here. So once you install the Node.js, npm will also be installed automatically. So all you need to do is just have to type in node package manager in it. It will just initialize the package.json for you. So the package.json is required to whenever you are depending on some external libraries in your application, you need to use this npm package.json. Okay, it's throwing some error. This utility will walk you through creating the purpose. Okay, it's just asking for a package name. So the name of my Node.js application will be learn node. Okay, and it's asking for a version. Okay, okay. I'm learning Node.js, and it's asking for a entry point. Let's keep it as okay index.js itself. Okay, there is no need to have a test command. I'm not initializing a repository. And keywords you can just enter, and after you can give your name. It's totally optional. Okay, now if you see here, package.json is automatically installed here. Okay, uh, you can navigate to your code editor. I'm using a Visual Studio Code as my code editor. This command will open Visual Studio automatically if it's pre-installed. Okay, now let's come to package.json. Okay, I have already entered the name, right? So that information, this is just a configuration file. If you are creating a Node.js, this configuration file is required. Okay, so here I'm just going to create a one folder, and I'm going to name it as source directory, and I'm going to create a file inside this, and I'm going to name it as index.js. Okay, if you can just delete the scripts and you can add your own scripts. So I'm just going to add a start command here. So I am going to install a nodeman. Why nodeman is required is whenever you are making changes inside your code, again you have to kill your server and then rerun it. So that is time consuming. So to avoid this time consuming process, if you just install this nodemon package, whenever you make a change you need not kill the server again and then rerun the application. It will automatically keep a track of your changes, so it's pretty useful. So to install this nodemon, all you need to do is you have to use a command known as npm install nodemon. Okay, npm install nodemon. It will just install a nodemon for you. Okay, Before starting a Node.js application, I'm just going to install a framework known as expressjs, which will let us to write a Node.js application pretty quickly, and it also has some additional functionality as well. All you need to do is just go to the official website and just copy paste this command. Okay. Okay, now you can just go to the package.json and see whether it's installed. Okay, the express got installed, nodemon also got installed. Great. Now you can navigate to this documentation and look how to create a server. You can see we have already done this. All you need to do is just have to use these lines to create a server. Firstly, to import To import any package from a external source, you need to use the require command. You can also use a import and export like we use in ES6, but I am going to use ES5 for it. Okay, that is done. Now we have imported this package, but we have to. This is just a instance, so you have to call this instance to create a server. Okay, this is done. Now I'm just going to expose this application to a port number. Let's name it as 777. Anything you can name it. There's nothing wrong in it. Okay. Now you just have to create a server using this listen port, and this callback function is an optional. So I'm just going to write server is listening on port. Okay. Now since we have already installed a nodemon, I just have to specify the path for it. For example, the package.json is on the root of our application, but the index.js is inside the source directory. So just provide a proper path for it. Now you can just give npm start to start this JS application. You can see that the server is listening on 777 port. Now you can just open that in your web browser itself to check whether it's listening. Actually, it's listening, but we haven't specified any routes for it, so it's failing. So let's define a HTTP methods. There are many methods like get, post, put, delete methods. So let's create a get request method. Now, now this is we have already have an instance to our expressjs server, so you are just going to listen to the get request, and the path is gonna be universal path, and this is the request handler, which takes in two parameters, request and response. It also takes in some additional parameters known as next and error. I will be coming to that part in the later phase of application. So first let's response in Let's enter test hello world. Now, since we have already installed the Nodeman, you can see that whenever you make a change to your application, it's automatically keeping changes automatically. Okay. Now let's try refresh. You can see that it's sending a response as hello world. So, okay, this is how you create a server. Now let's see how to connect to a database as well.